Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy, the crazy gamer from Yggsgard Asylum, man, and we're back at it again with another video, man. You already know we're back at it again with Marvel Rivals, and this video is going to create a lot of controversy. I already know. Every time I do a tier list, it's not going to be to satisfy certain crowd or whoever feels the need to say this is a bad tier list or this is that. I'm open to criticism, but keep in mind, I always say this every time I create a tier list. This is my tier list based on my playing experience with all these characters, because yes, I played all 33 characters. I know it's crazy. I have 120 hours in this game, so whatever I'm talking to you in this video, I know what I'm telling you. I don't just make this up. So we got a tier list. You already know when I do a tier list, I go from D all the way to S. And like I said, keep in mind this is based on my playing experience with each individual in here, with 33 characters as of now. So this is you could call this the launch tier list, because December the game was released a couple of weeks already, and there's a lot of things going on, man. So like I said, guys, let's get right down to it, man. I start from bottom to top, in the least favorite in here. The least favorite in this tier list, I'm going to have to say the D is going to be the Hulk. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are going to say, but Hulk is a Vanguard. Yes, he has his abilities, which is Hulk Smash. That's the ultimate. Indestructible Guard, he's radioactive lockdown, incredible leap, gamma burst. But that's when he's the Hulk. When he's regular Hulk, he has that. When he's like pissed off, big Hulk, he had the heavy blow, World Berserker. There's two. You got here two. This is his how you say it? His ultimate. His ultimate. When people kill you and they almost KO, you go back to being Bruce Banner. As Bruce Banner, you got the Gamma Ray Gun, you got the Puny Banner. That's to go back to the Hulk. I'm laughing. That shit is funny. Gamma Grenade, you got the Gamma Boost, the Gamma Fastball. And those are the team abilities that he has with Logan, aka Wolverine. And there's not much in Hulk. I hate the fact that Hulk has to go back to Bruce Banner. I know it's part of his gimmick, but I don't think it's necessary for this game. But they kind of went for the diva look in Overwatch. So the Hulk, there's nothing for me here for him. So the next companion for him is Black Widows, man. Natasha. Oh yeah, Natasha Romanoff, if I'm not mistaken. Black Widows, I don't see much in Black Widows. He's just a range DPS. Not the best one in the game. Her abilities, I don't know. They got the Widow's Bite. Those are the two battens as he comes out. You got the Red Room Rifle. Her ultimate Electroplasma Explosion, which is not really... She's range, man. I don't really think she's all that. Fleet Foot, Edge Dancer, Straight Shooter. And then she got the team up ability, which is the Super Sensory Hunt with her companion Hot Guy. So Black Widows, D for me. Moving on to the other tier list, which is C. And in this tier list, we are going to put the very first inductee in here. It'll be Thor. Thor, yes, he's tanky. He's a Vanguard, but he's too slow, man. Too slow. I know he takes a lot of damage. If you don't have good healers on your team, even worse for you. So with Thor, let's go to his abilities real quick. Normal attack, the Mjolnir badge. You could throw the hammer with R1, but you have to get close up to your opponents. And then you got the God of Thunder, which is his ultimate. You got the Storm Surge, where he flies towards you. Lightning Realm. You got the Awakening Rune. You got the Hammer Throw, Thor Force. And then for team ups, he has the Odysseus Reborn. That's he's teaming up with Hela and his stepbrother Loki. And then you got the Thunderous Deity with with Storm and Captain America. So Thor is not really much. Slow Vanguard. 3 stars, difficult of use. I don't know why, because he's not that difficult to use. But it is what it is. We're moving on to the next one, which is Black Panther. Black Panther, Mr. I'm all over your face. Just like some other guy there, Black Panther. Black Panther is S tier. There's nothing much about him that I could say that impresses me about Black Panther. Abilities, you got the vibranium claws. He just smashed your face. His ultimate is the bats descend. Then you got the spirit rent, where he goes right in your face. You got the spinning kick. You got the stumble steps, spear toss, and you got the Panther's cunning. And considering this Black Panther is a cool character, I don't really like his playstyle here. I think this is one of the characters that might get buff. I don't know. Difficulty is 4 stars, but still, man, it's not something I would say, wow. Well, moving on to the next character, which is Namor. That's right, Namor. Another DPS. Thor is a Vanguard. Hulk is a Vanguard. Another DPS. Namor, meaning duelist. Namor. I played with him a couple of times. I think he's okay, but not all that. I think the cool thing about this character is those aquatic dominions that he brings out. You got the Trident of Neptune. You got the horns of Proteus. That's the big ass whale that comes out, which is crazy. Good ultimate, by the way. Descend. He could just slowly fall when you jump, like kind of like fly a little bit. Warp of the 7 seas. You got the Frozen. That's the team up ability. Frozen spawn with Luna, with Jeff. My name is Jeff. I'm just messing around. And that's all for him. He's just C tier. Not much in this character for me. And then I'm going to go to we're gonna go to Spider-Man. I know a lot of people are probably gonna disagree with him. Spider-Man is just the weakest character in this freaking game. All Spider-Man does, bro, is just fly around and tries to confuse you. That's all this Bruce Banner does. I mean, Bruce Banner. Tony Parker does, which is annoying you. Spider power, web cluster. You got the spectacular spin. When there goes, when he says, you get a web, and you get a web, and his mommy get a web, his auntie get a web. Web swinging, get over here, amazing combo, twip and flip. Spider-Man's just annoying. He's just one of those characters, just one of that bug that will not go away. That's Spider-Man in this game. I hate the comparison, but that's what I think of him. Wolverine, another character who's not doing it for me. Yep. Wolverine, aka Logan, from the X-Men. And his attacks are the Savage Claws. His ultimate is the Last Stand, where he launch up the enemy up ahead spiral through the air and just smash everything in his way. The Fear Leap, which is the climbs all over in your face. Undying Animal, Vicious Rampage. You got the passive, the Regenerated Healing Factor. He's a healer. You already know that. The passive Berserker Rage, where he goes Berserker and he gets a little boost on and he gets some help as he's being angry. Team up ability with Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk. Fast Ball Special. Logan, C for me. Sorry, bro. And you're one of my X-Mens. I know, but I'm calling it the way I have played it. So if you guys don't like it, there's nothing I can do about it. And let me take a look at the final inductee in this is Storm, man. Storm is very, very weird character in this game, man. I expected more out of her. Being an X-Men and all, she's just, I don't know, man. I don't like her playstyle either. You got the Wind Blade, which is just throws blaze at you. Omega Hurricane, which is her ultimate. It's very good ultimate, not gonna lie. You got the Weather Control. You got the Goddess Boost. You got the Bull Rush, which is just strikes the lightning across the enemy. And then you got the Team Up ability, which is Charge Gale with Thor and Captain America. And that's just about it for Aurora Monroe. So, sorry, honey. You're C. We're moving on now to the B tier, and the B tier is going to be led by Loki. Yes, Loki, a strategist. Loki, the strategist, the adopted son. I'm only messing with you, Loki, man. I'm only messing with you, Loki. Loki, the strategist. Loki. I don't know. He just has a whole bunch of minions that comes out. It's just try to annoy your opponent with that. Try to confuse your opponent. Well, that's practically what the god of magic does. Deceive you with everything he does. You got the Miracle Missile. That's when he shoots the staff. You got the God of Mischief. This is one of the coolest thing about this character. He could turn into anybody in the game and steal their ultimate. If you're close to him, all you gotta do is press L3 and R3 and you are doing that shit, bro. That shit is funny. You got the Regenerator, Domain, you got the Doppelganger, you got the Devious Exchange, the Backstab, the Deception. This is funny, the Backstab. And then you got the Delirious Reborn. It's just that's the combo with Hela, Thor, and and him. So yeah, there's not much for me with Loki. So I'm just gonna move on to the next one. The next one is Rocket Raccoon. Also, not doing it for me. Ways to the little guy from the Guardians of the Galaxy, and his skills are boom bar mode, and then repair mode. That's so you could switch from healing to shooting your enemy, which is kind of cool, not bad. Then you got the CYA. This is deploy a cosmic yarn amplifier that grants allies a damage boost, which is pretty cool. The jetpack, so he could fly away when he's being triggered by those tanks, by those AKA Vanguards. You got the VR. That's like the beacon when somebody dies. You could, without making that long walk back from whatever you was. Rocket is your man right there. But for me, he's just fun character, but that's just about it. And then you got his team up ability, all friends with Jeff and Groot. They could just climb on his shoulders, which is very cool. But Raccoon, my friend, you're B. We're gonna go to the next one, which is Captain America. Another character that I find to be not really a top tier character here. Steve Rogers, aka Captain America. And he got the Sentinel Strike. That's he goes right in your face and starts punching you with his shield, throwing your shield at you. Freedom Charge. That is his ultimate, which is okay, I will say. And then he got the Leading Dash. He runs fast. The Vibranium Energy Saw. Liberty Rush. Super Soldier Slam. Living Legend with L2. And then the Charge. Yggsgard. If that's how you say it. Charge Yggsgard. With him, Storm, and Thor, the God of Thunder. So Steve Rogers, my man, you're staying right here. Another character, another Vanguard too. Is Penny Parker. Sorry about that, Penny Parker. I know you're not all that. So the thing with Penny Parker to me, as I'm a freaking Scarlet Witch main. The thing with her, she could just pull you down, bro. I hate when she does that thing, man. Cyber Web, but it's just too slow. Spider, Sweeper, Bionic Spider, Arono Mine, Cyber Bone, Wall Crawl, Cyber Web, Snare, Armor. This is the Armor Explosion. That's with Spider-Man, the team up with Spider-Man and Venom. This is the one. Is it this one? Is it this one? No. It's not the mines. The mines are annoying too. The Cyber Bond. Yeah, that one is cool. The Wall. Cyber Wet Cluster. Cyber Bomb. I believe is the... Oh yeah, this is the freaking annoying one. It's something that she does, that she throws something at you and literally grabs you. I hate that freaking ability that she does, which is freaking annoying, bro. And then you got her ultimate, but she's not all that, man. So we were gonna move on to the next one, which is, we're in the B tier. Is Hela too? Another DPS character. Another duelist, Hela. Used her a couple of times too. And I played, keep in mind guys, I played with all these characters, man. Well, all of them, at least for an hour or more. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just making this up. You got the Nine Sword, which is the R2. You got the Goddess of Death, which is her ultimate. Astral Float, Soul Drainer, Piercing Knight, Nastron Crowstorm, Hell's Descent, Queen of Hell. That's the team up with her brothers, if you know what I mean. So Hella, man, you're gonna stay there, man. Don't be mad at me. Don't go killing me, right? Okay, we're gonna go to Squirrel Girl. I know, oh, Squirrel Girl, she defeated Thanos in the comics. That don't mean nothing in this game, because when you got a slingshot, man, come on, bro. You kidding me? That's funny, man. Squirrel Girl, another character who's ain't nobody gonna change my mind from that. Maybe when she get a boost in the next season. This is currently season 0. She got the Burst Archon. She got the Unbeatable Squirrel, Tsunami, Tail Bounce, Mammal Bone, Squirrel, Blockage, Web Anchor. That's when she teams up with Spider-Man. So there's nothing fun about her for me. I used her too. So for those of you who are Squirrel main, I know you're going to blast me in the comment section below, but this is my opinion, so there's nothing you can really do about it. And okay, it was Squirrel Girl. Now, Hawkeye. I know this one is going to create a lot of controversy. Hawkeye, because Hawkeye could literally one-shot you. But the thing with Hawkeye that I am going to tell you guys, this character dies very fast. If you know how to kill him, very fast. I main Scarlet Witch, but I use other. I had to adapt myself and use other characters too. But you could kill him very quick with her. She doesn't have that much health, so it's just the piercing arrow, the blast arrows, the hunter sight, the crescent slash, the hypersonic arrow, the running slash, the skyward leap, archer's focus. That's his passive, and this is the hunter's sleight. That's his ultimate. Everything gets boost, and then you got the combo. Okay, he got nothing, but you know he teams up with Scarlet Witch. They get a little team up together, but I know people are gonna say, "Oh, but he could one-shot at you," and yes, he does not have to reload, which is one of the most annoying things about this character. But still, this character is easy to kill. Period. Moving on to the next one, it will be Iron Man. And for those of you who are Iron Man mains, I know they're gonna freaking blast me and say, "But what the heck? That's my man, Iron Man." So what? Tony Stark's is not it for me, man. It's my opinion. You got the repulsor blast. That's when he's on the scare. The only thing I hate about this character, always in disguise. Always in disguise. This type of characters are for those players who don't want to push. Like, I'm not saying worst character. That's just my opinion. These characters is people that don't want to push. They want to be in the air. Repulsor blast, Unibeam, Invincible, Pulse Cannon. That's the freaking ultimate that I hate too. Hyper velocity, he could just go fast and try to get out of there. Armor, overdrive, macro missile barrage, gamma, overdrive. That's his team up ability with the Hulk and Doctor Strange. So Iron Man, difficult on these guys, 2 stars. So this duelist is not it for me. That's why I pick on freaking Scarlet Witch, and I'll kill him in seconds, real quick. Magic is the last inductee in here. Freaking another duelist that I think too slow for me. She swings that sword. Oh my god, it takes forever, bro. Like literally forever. She's 3 stars, even though she's not technically in the middle of hard and not so hard. You got the Soul Sword. You got the Dark Child. That's when she goes ultimate. You got the Step in Disc. You got the Ubra Incorruption. Edric, Warp, Magic Slash, Demon's Rage, and Limbo's Night is her passive, where she just gonna go from portal to portal and all that other crazy shit that she does. This master, that is the team up with Black Panther and Psylocke. Alright. So we're gonna move on to the next list. The next is the 8 right here. So I know these people are gonna blast me to death in the comment section. I already know it, man. I'm ready for it. Adam Warlock, a strategist. Adam Warlock is actually pretty good. Hey, remember, 8 is not bad. Adam Warlock is actually a great healer because his ability, His ultimate, what is it called? Let me check my notes. Quantum magic. That's the one that he got. He got the karmic revival. Awaken the karma of allies to revive them. Allies revive have lower health but enjoy a brief period of invisibility. So that means when you get killed, if you're playing Convoy, you don't have to go all the way back to your base. You could just re-swamp with a little less help, but in the point. And that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. And this strategist is very good, man. He's very good. I like him. And then you got the Soul for Perseverance with Mantis and Star-Lord, aka the Guardians of the Galaxy. So he's pretty cool, my opinion. And then Mantis is right there with him. Next. On A tier, another great freaking healer. And very, very, very easy to use too. You got the Life Energy Blast. You got the Swords Resurgence, the Spores Sumbler. You got the Alliance Inspiration, Natural Anger, Healing Flower, Nature's Favorite, and the the team up ability, Nature's Soul with Star-Lord and Adam Warlock. And the Soul Resurgence is pretty cool, man. Releasing energy around her while moving, providing healing over time. Those ultimates like that, like Luna Snow, too, those ultimates are pretty damn cool. Listen, guys, our freaking strategist has the most important role in the game. You gotta keep your freaking enemies alive. Your teammates alive. You gotta know what you're doing. So Mantis, without a shot of any doubt, A tier. I'm going to go with the next one in here. Groot. I'm Groot. I know, very slow, but Groot is freaking Mr. Fortnite in this game, bro. My man will build walls for freaking days, bro. This man will build walls for days, and I tried him. I tried him a couple of matches, an hour or two, I believe, and he's very cool. Vine Strike, I know he's slow, but very, very annoying character. You got this. Strangling Prison, fire a massive vine cluster that pulls nearby enemies to his center and imprison them, immobilize them. The Throwing Wall, this is the one for those Convoys and those Dominations, bro. When your enemies is trying to push, they just literally get stuck. Target a location and grow a Thorn's Lash Wall. When awakening, it strikes nearby enemies. Attack by Groot and his allies. And then you got the Ironwood Wall. Target a location and grow an Ironwood Wall. When the wall is awakened, damage dealt by Groot and nearby allies grants a Groot bonus health. Meaning my boy is going to get healed. Another badass Vanguard who deserves to be in A. And who is going to be next? We got Venom, this tanky freaking Vanguard who's a freaking menace to society. We are Venom. I know you are. Venom is freaking annoying. Venom, I seen people use Venom. If Venom has a good healer on his team, bro, this guy literally could annoy you for years. You got the Dark Preditation. You got the Fist of the Abyss. You got the Venom Swing. Symbiotic Resilience. You got the Frenzious Arrival. Cellular Corruption. Alien Biologically. And then you got the Touch of whatever that thing is named. That's the team up. That's Spider-Man, Penny Parker, and this beast. You got Fear the Abyss. This thing is freaking awesome. He goes on the ground and then just goes there and devours everything on his side. Venom is a cool character. Used him a few times. A very good Vanguard. Awesome. Now we're going to go with Moon Knight. Let the moon guide you. Moon Knight is pretty cool, man. Moon Knight is another great duelist that I really like. He's freaking awesome. If you know how to play with him from the range, not pushing, like a mid to long range, he could just kill you quickly, man. Those Crescent Darks hit like hell. Hand of Hwanshu, and then you got the 9 glider. He could glide. Which is pretty cool. Looking like Batman, Asian, Ankh, Moonlight Hook, Triple Eclipse, Rising Leap, and Moon Blade. Full Moon, that's the team with him and another 2 cool characters, which is Cloak and Dagger. So that's Moon Knight. It's pretty cool, man. I like Moon Knight. So now we're gonna go to my main, Scarlet Witch. Yep. I know a lot of people are gonna say the easy character to use, easy yet, but you still know what you gotta. You still know what you're doing, man. You still know what you're doing. In my opinion, not because she's my main, but Scarlet Witch has one of the best ultimates in the game. She got the chaos control, which she kind of reminds me of Moira in Overwatch. When Moira has the healing, the only difference is Moira could heal and attack. With the right hand, she attacks. With the left hand, she heals, which was kind of cool. But this ultimate right here, the reality erasure, take it from my Scarlet Witch main, who's soon to be platinum on the ranks. It's been hellish. I'm solo queuing, but I'm adapting to this game. Scarlet Witch could freaking get a hexa kill. I've done it many times. You can look at the shorts. You can look at my streams playing with her. She's a menace in this game. Hands down. Soon to be S. If she doesn't get nerfed, who knows? But that erasure, that reality erasure, although you got to know when to do it. That's another thing. Because, for example, if Doctor Strange is there, Doctor Strange has a big ass shield that could cover his teams, and Magneto also has a shield that could help that, and Penny Parker. So you have to know Penny Parker will pull you down. It has happened to me. So you guys got to be, you just got to know when to do it. That's all I can tell you. And then you got Star-Lord, annoying as freaking, annoying little guy right here. Star-Lord is another great character that doesn't require, in my opinion, that much skill. It's only 2 stars. You got the element guns. You got the Galactic Legend. That's when he engaged in free flight and locks on enemies in sight, and he just goes crazy. You got the rocket propulsion, and you got the blaster mirage when he just shoots around, goes around. You got the stellar shift, the leader of souls. Leader of souls, that's the team up ability with Adam Warlock and Mantis. Star-Lord, hey, Peter Quill is a badass. Even in the freaking games, he is, man. Gotta give it to him. And then you got the final inductee. This is the character that everybody could begin with. A beginner's friendly character right here. The Punisher, bro. This is actually the character I started playing with. The Punisher is a freaking badass. He got the adjunction. He got like a rifle. He got the deliverance. That's like a shotgun. And he got the final judgment. This thing is freaking, that's his ultimate. And you could literally kill the whole team with this too. You could just do that. The vantage connection. You throw like a little, you launch a hook. Cable. And then the best thing about this cable, it will stay there. It will not go away. Which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Then you got the calling turn. The turn is another thing that with good range in a good spot, you could kill. You could do a lot of damage with this Punisher. Like I said, beginner friendly character. It doesn't require that many skills to play with him. Search, grenade, warrior's gaze, and then you got the infinite punishment. That's when he teams up with Rocket Raccoon and the Winter Soldier. He will get an infinity ammo, which is even better for him. That guy will sit there with that turn or whatever he has, and he will shoot for days, man. Punisher, a very well deserved A tier. Now we're going to go to the final tier, which is the top of the top notch right now in this game. We're going to go for the first one is everybody's favorite, Jeff the Land Shark. This little guy, it's amazing. Even listen guys, I learned Jeff. I'm not the best Jeff, but I learned him. Why? Because, like I said, the ranks are greedy. The ranks is composed of six players, and somebody just one time you're gonna see like 3 or 4 duelists. So you had to balance that, and I've been forced to doing that in the ranks. I've been forced to do that. It's not a good thing, but you got to do it, man. I've been forced to doing that. So Jeff is freaking awesome. Joyful Splash. He heals. You got the Arcor Burst. He just shoots little balls. High speed water spells, and you can kill enemies. Is Jeff. This is Jeff. His ultimate. You sucked in the whole team, bro. And the whole team is in the dominating the point. You could just launch him out of the map. And launch him on the Asgard map. You could just launch everybody out of there. Kill all of them. I've done it. It's fun. Jeff is fun. Hide and seek. Dive into the scene with his dorsal fin exposed, granting himself movement boost and also healing. That's when he goes like in above the ground and does his little thing. Healing bubbles. The healing bubbles are great too, especially for those annoying points that you got to get in domination. Healings are bad for all these games, man. Oblivious cuteness. Passive reduce damage take from critical hits. And then you got the team up ability. You got the frozen spitballs. That's with Namor and with Snow. And then you got Luna Snow and Namor. And then you got new friends with Groot and Rocket Raccoon. My name is Jeff. S tier indeed, man. And then you got Cloak and Dagger. I'm not really good with them, but I know what they could do. And these two guys are freaking badasses. What makes this character unique is that you could switch from both of them. You could be one and you could be the other. And they both have different things, which is even better. As for example, as Dagger, you got the Lightning Force, you got the Eternal Bound, perform 3 rapid dashes, healing and damaging enemies along the way. You could do 2 things at once, which is very cool. Then you got the Shadow Embrace, switch to Cloak. That's when you switch to when you got the Veil of Life Force. Deploy the Veil of Life Force to heal upon touch and grants them a healing boost. Then you got the Danger Storm, launch a volley of daggers, creating and healing over time field in the area, in the impact area. So that means you could go under that ball and you could heal you. But remember, you're not gonna survive a pulse blast from Iron Man. I just had to find that the hard way. I said, let me get on this thing. It does heal, but it doesn't protect you from getting hit. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, and then you got the passive, the team up with Moon Knight is called the From the Shadows to the Light. And now as Cloak, he has the Dark Force where he could just sucks everything from you, inflict continuously damage to an enemy, which is kind of cool. Kind of the same thing as Scarlet Witch. And then you got the Eternal Bound, perform 3 rapid dashes, healing and damaging enemies along the way. Same thing. You got the Light Embrace, switch to Dagger. That's just to switch. R1, by the way. Terra, I'm on console, PS5. Terror Cave, deploy a Veiled Darkful to damage enemy upon touch. Apply them blind to narrow their sight and vulnerability to amplify damage received. Meaning that the L1 that Dagger does is the Veil of Light. She heals. But the L1 that Cloak does is the Terror Cape. He actually damages his opponent and debuff them, which is actually cool. And we're gonna go to the next one, which is Luna Snow. What a freaking amazing strategist this young lady is. She's awesome, man. Very awesome. Luna Snow. This was the last character I used out of all of them. I tried all of them, and her abilities are kind of cool because with the normal attacks, which is R2, Light, Dark Eyes, that means you could hit the opponent, you damage them. If you hit your allies, you heal them, which is kind of cool. Why? Because you don't have to be switching from, like, let's say like Jeff. I heal with R2, but with L2 I damage. So you have to be making, I want to damage, but I want to heal my opponents. You know what I'm saying? You have to be choosing wisely. But with her, you could do both things at one single button, R2, which is very cool. Fate of both worlds. She just takes the center and heals everybody. Badass. Ice Art. She fires shards duration, damaging enemies and healing allies. Same thing. And you got the shard stage, the absolute zero, smooth stake, the Cyro Heart, and EC Disco. This is actually her team up ability with Namor and my name is Jeff. And then she got the other one, Frozen Cheat. She actually teams up with the Iron Fist. Wow, the Immortal Dragon. How cool is that, huh? And Snow, another great strategist. We're gonna move on to the next one, which is the man himself. Iron Fist is freaking broken, bro. If this character is not an X, I don't know what you're doing or what you want, because this motherfucker, I'm gonna say it like that, be on your face punching you for days. Unbelievable. This guy is like a freaking DPS, a tanky DPS. He got the Yek Nudo, he got the Yet Chung Quen, whatever, the living cheat. Become the living cheat to boost his speed. It's even worse. That's his ultimate. And then you got the Kong Long cheat kick. Then you got the harmony recovery, but you gotta know where to do this because he actually will flow and channels his cheat and recover some health. But you could get killed. You got the crane leap. You got the dragon's defense. Assume defense stands with boost of cheat blocking incoming attacks. Guy's cool, man. He's a passive wall runner. His chi absorption, assist and take down enemy, allow him to absorb chi and gain. He's pretty cool, man. I'm telling you, this guy's annoying. The Dragon Chill. That's the team up with Luna Snow. Which is the one that I like? I think it's this one. Yeah, let me see. The Dragon's Defense. Is it that one? Yeah, the Yak Nude. That shit is annoying, bro. Like, whoo, forget about that. He be on your face all day. The Immortal Dragon, S tier, hands down. And then we're gonna go with Psylocke. Another. This is actually my second main. I like her. I actually did a 34 streak with her, the most I done without dying. That was cool, man. Psylocke is another great duelist from range. She could do some crazy damage. She got the sonic crossbow. She got the dance of the butterfly. If you know how to do this, you can also kill the whole team. When you're in that circle, you're gonna get hit with massive damage. And then you got the side blade dash. That's just got dash forward, slide through enemy, and also this will also could be used as an escape move. And then you got the Psychic Stealth, enter stealth and gain movement boost, and just get out of there when you're being punished by those vanguards or those annoying Iron Fist. Winds. You got the winds. She launches a volley of sonic shurikens that stick to the enemy. That's pretty cool. Then you got the sonic disc. That's our team up with Magic and Black Panther. Psylocke, man, without a shadow of a doubt, the homegirl, S tier. And then we're gonna go with the next one, which is the Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is another freaking badass, bro. Another badass. And the best thing about Winter Soldier is that freaking ultimate that he got. You got the Rotter Stern, that's the pistol that he got. You got the crane impact, leap high, then dash forward and slam with the bionic arm, dealing damage to an enemy range, making them for culling. Marked enemies will perish instantly if their health falls below a certain threshold, recharging the bionic arm for another crane impact for a short period. I've done this like 3 times, like again. I've seen people do this like 4 times, even 5 times. It's crazy. Trooper Fist, you will dash forward your enemies, knocking them back, and freaking put in the beatdown section, boy. And then you got the Tainted Voltage. That's like you charge up and launch a powerful electro shot that could damn well kill you. And then you got the Bionic Hook. If you could time this up and grab your opponent, you could just follow this up with the Trooper's Fist and you could kill somebody. I've done it a few times. And then you got the passive, the Careless Charge. He's a freaking badass, man. You got the Infinite Grid with Rocket Raccoon and Punisher, giving those 2 ammo for days, boy. Woo! And then you got one of the last 2. The other one is Magneto, bro. Magneto, man. Magneto. This is one of the best vanguards in the freaking game right now, bro. Magneto. That guy is a freaking badass. He got the iron volley. He just could shoot there. He kind of reminds me of Sigma in Overwatch. He kind of does remind. His playstyle is the same. He got the meteor. I don't really necessarily like his ultimate, but it's still pretty cool. Could kill. I think the most I killed with that at the same time, 3 people. Done it like a few times, not that many times. Got the metallic current. That's like a freaking shield that could block most of attacks. Most ultimates could be blocked by that. And then you got the metal bulk war. Conjures a metal shield around a choosing ally, and you could do it to yourself too. With the one that you will do is the iron bulk war. This one will give you some help, so it's kind of cool. And then you got the Mac cannon, which is like the L1 that kind of fires up a big convert iron rings into Magneto's back in Mac cannon, launch a metallic mass forward, which is kind of a strong attack that he got. And you got the passive, when you jump, you can just descend slowly. You got the metallic fusion with his daughter, my main, Scarlet Witch. So we're going to go to the final inductee in this awesome tier list, which is my tier list. If you guys don't like it, I'm not here to please anybody. You know, this is based on my game style, based on my game experience with all of these characters. And believe me, I used them all. Doctor Strange, bro. This guy. So many things to say about this guy. I can't use him very well, but I have used him. And I know people that are very good with him. You got the daggers of them that shoots daggers at you. You got the Eye of Agamotto, separating enemy soul from their body, dealing damage. And when you go back to your body, bro, you're done. You got the cloak of levitation, ascend and just fly around for a little bit. You got the maelstrom of madness, and you got the pentagram of Farragut. I can't even say that shit. Open a portal between two locations, enabling all units to travel through them. And I've seen people get killed with this, bro. He kills the whole team with this. It's so freaking funny. And then you got the shield of ceramic. I don't even know. That's the shield that he does, where it literally stops mad damage with this crap. Literally takes a lot of damage. You got the passive price of magic. Dark magic accumulates with every hit on an enemy. If dark magic peaks for too long, Doctor Strange will be cursed and with anti-heals. Though gotta watch it with that. Then you got the Gamma Maelstrom with Bruce Banner and Iron Man. And then you got, that's about it. So there you have it, guys. This is, like I said, man, this is my tier list, man. You guys don't necessarily have to agree with this, but this is based on the 120 hours I played so far in this game. So if you like the video, do me a favor, smash the like button, comment in the comment section below, and let me know what you think of this tier list. If you agree, if you disagree, where did I place your main, and all that good stuff. Peace. One.